2 weeks before the Republican National Convention kicks off, the Missouri Republican Party is scrambling to find new delegates to send to Milwaukee after an ugly fight for control of the state party.
Yeah, the RNC yanked the initial slate of delegates after citing alarming irregularities in how the state party picked them. Our political editor, Mark Maxwell, is covering both conventions for us this summer. So, Mark, what's going on here?
Well, Mike, it looks a lot like the Republican establishment is exacting revenge to crush the crusade of grassroots rebels who outnumbered them and drove them from their spots at the RNC. The state convention was supposed to be where they would punch their golden ticket to Milwaukee to nominate Donald Trump, but now those delegates who already bought their flights and rented hotels, they're getting the disappointing news they don't get to go after all.
Please stop yelling. We have to have a vote.
Chris Gronhoward helped write the rules for the Missouri Republican Party state convention.
So we had a couple of breakdowns.
He watched as a block of insurgent grassroots activists stormed the convention to take control of the entire slate of 27 delegates to the RNC.
They threw out the rules. They felt like they could do that and get away with it, and so that's what they did.
His plan would have given the convention control of naming 11 spots on that coveted delegate list, and the party chairman could name the other 16.
They could have followed the rules and still won the day, but they decided to abandon the rules so they could get a larger chunk of delegates. And so that when you abandon the rules, there are consequences.
This is absolutely a counterattack by the establishment to silence the voices of the grassroots that have really been the backbone and foundation of the Republican Party.
State Senator Bill Eigel's team overthrew one of the Missouri GOP party bosses, a banker and donor who sits on the Republican National Committee, and voted to throw Eigel's slate of delegates out.
Basically, they had some of their insiders throw out the slate that over 900 Republican delegates selected down in Springfield as part of the state convention. And that's a real shame.
Gronhoward shot back and said the man at the epicenter of so much dysfunction in the Senate wasn't willing to share power.
That's the problem with the people that follow Bill Eigel. There's no compromise. It's just, damn the torpedoes and full speed ahead. And this is a guy who's destroyed more things than he's ever built.
Anytime that you have a supermajority, you get some factions and you get tension.
That grassroots rebellion cost Derek Good his spot as an RNC delegate. He filed a complaint and now sees an opening if the party picks him to replace the delegates who won.
They feel slighted. They feel like they won the game and somebody else is going home with their trophy.
Sure, but they cheated to get there. They did. They changed the rules. And the rules say you can't change the rules.
So who's in and who's out? Some big names caught in the crossfire. Bill Eigel and Jay Ashcroft were going to the RNC as delegates initially. Now they've been booted off that slate along with 25 others. Ashcroft says he's offered his spot to someone else if that might help achieve party unity. The RNC gave Missouri Republicans until Friday to try and finalize that exclusive guest list.